Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. How are you? I hope that you and your family are fine and enjoying good health. Dear students, attend your virtual classes and do your homework regularly. So students, it's your English class. Dear students, in our previous class, we have started the unit number 1, and the unit number 1 is the enormous turnip. We have also completed the reading portion of this chapter. Today, we are going to solve the exercise of this chapter. Okay? This story is about a man who planted turnip seeds in his garden, and that turnip seeds grew in enormous size. And here is the size of that turnip. I hope that you had enjoyed our unit. Now let's move towards today's lesson. So dear students, I am on your page number 10. Here is the exercise and some questions are given to you and you have to write the answers of these questions. Dear student, in a previous class, you are given to underline the difficult words and write their meanings on your notebooks. So students, I hope that you have completed that work. Now let's start our today's class. And what is our question number 1? Look at this. Name the seeds and write where the man decided to plant them. What are the seeds? What are the name of the seeds that the man planted them? Yes, that seeds are turnip seeds. Again, that seeds are turnip seeds. And where he wanted to plant them? He wanted to plant them in his vegetable garden. Here's your answer. The man decided to plant some turnip seeds. Again, the man decided to plant some turnip seeds and he decided to plant them in his vegetable garden. Where is he? The only two words you have to remember here. One is the name of the plant, the name of the seeds that are turnip seeds. Number 1 is your vegetable garden. He planted his seeds in his vegetable garden. Let's move toward our question number 2. And here is your question number 2. How did the turnip grow and to what extent? How did the turnip grow and to what extent? The answer is given on your page number 7. The turnip grew very quickly as turnip do, but one turnip grew faster than all of rest. Soon it was twice as big as the other turnip. So students, let's write our answer. Here's your answer of your question number 2. The turnips grew very quickly as turnips do, but one turnip grew faster. It was twice as big as the other turnip. Let's move toward our question number 3. Here's your question number 3, and what is this? How many individuals took part in the activity of pulling the turnip? How many individuals? Let's count. 1 the man, other is the woman, third is little boy, and this is little girl, dog, cat and mouse. How many people? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So let's write the name of these 7 people and their answer in a correct way. Here is the answer of our question number 3. 7 individuals took part in the activity of pulling turnip, and those were: number 1 is the man, second is the woman, third little boy, fourth a girl, a dog, a cat and a mouse. M-O-U-S-E, mouse. And these are those individuals who pulled the turnip. Now let's move toward our question number 4. Here our question number 4 is, what did the dog do when he saw the cat? What did the dog do? Here's the dog said, said, woof, come and helps us. He called the cat. So the answer is very simple of this question. He called the cat. Again, the answer of question number 4 is, he called the cat. Here is your answer. He called the cat. Who called the cat? The dog. Let's move toward our question number 5, and it is, what happened after the turnip came flying out the ground? Let's talk about our answer number 5. When the turnip came out from the ground, the man invited all the individuals at dinner, and he also started to sold the slices of enormous turnip. Here is the picture of this answer. It is also given on your book. Look at this picture. He invited all the peoples, all the individuals in the dinner, and after that they sold the slices of turnip in market. Now let's move toward our last question, our question number 6, which is, how was the man prayer answered? Now question is, how the prayer got answered. Now student, let's move toward our question number 6. The man earned a lot of money by selling the slices of turnip. The man earned a lot of money by selling the slices of turnip. So in this way, his prayer was answered by God. So in this way, his prayer was answered by God. I hope that you have understood the answers of our exercise of our question. Now let's move toward our B part. Summarize the story in 50 sentences. Now students, this question is for you. Now you are able to summarize your exercise, your lesson in your 15 sentences. So dear students, you have to do this work at your home. Now let's move toward our question number C, that is, match the words with their meaning. Here some words are given to you and you have to match these words with their meanings. Now student, let's start. F-E-T-C-H, fetch. What is fetch? Very small, wild plant that grow unwantedly. A line, to go and bring. A small area, to throw something. Fetch mean to grow and bring. He fetch his fork, so he go and bring his fork. A patch. Patch is actually a small area. Patch is small area. Weeds. Weeds are wild plant that grows unwantedly. Sprinkle. Sprinkle means to throw something. Chidakna kuch. He sprinkles some seeds of turnip. Row. Row means in a line. Tiny. Tiny means very small. Tiny, very small. Astonished. Astonished means to surprise. The man was astonished after seeing his enormous turnip. Now, enormous. Enormous means great strength, to suddenly see at once, having a very pleasant taste or smell, very large. So enormous is very large. Next is your might. Might means great strength, to suddenly see or notice, having a very pleasant taste and or smell, breathed quickly with mouth open. Might. Might means to suddenly see or notice. Spy, great strength. Painted. Painted means breathed quickly with mouth open. Delicious, having a very pleasant taste or smell. So student, we have completed our C portion here. Let's move toward our D question. Write verbs and nouns separately. Here some verbs and nouns are given to you and you have to write these words, these verbs and nouns separately. Dear student, for this activity, you have to know the concept of your verb and noun. What are verbs and what are nouns? Yes student, what are nouns? Nouns are actually the name of person, place, thing or any idea. Or verbs are actually action words. So student, you have to make here two columns, just like one is for verb and other is for nouns, and separate this one by one. Decide. What is decide? Let us see here. Decide is a verb. I use V for verb. Flight. Flight is also a verb because it is an action word. Grow. Again verb. Decision, it is also verb. Astonishment, astonishment, हैरान हो जाना, it is also verb. See, देखना, verb. Sight, verb. Think, verb. Fly, verb. Thought, verb. Fetch, fetch, to bring, it is also verb. Start, verb. Prayer, namaz, dua, it is noun. Pull, खींचना, it is verb. Mouse, mouse is a noun because it is a name. Girl, it is your common noun. Vegetable, it is also your noun. So we have categorized our noun and verbs. You can do this question on your notebook. Let's move toward our next question. Use the following words and phrases in sentences of your own. Here some words are given to you and you have to use these sentences in your these words in your own sentences. I hope that you can do this at your home because the meanings of all words are given to you already. So students, use your mind and try to make their sentences. Now let's move toward our next question. Here is your F portion. Take the correct form of the verb in each sentences. Here some forms of verbs are given to you and you have to take the correct one. One sunny morning, a man decided. The man dash great care of his plants, took great care. The man was astonished or astonished. Astonished. The turnip did not stop growing. Here is the second form is used, so stopped. He could not pull up the enormous tree. He could not pull up the, here is the pulled. So use here pulled. Can he come? Can he come? A suffix is a group of letters. Let's know about suffix. Suffix are basically that are the groups of letters that are added at the end of a word. Where they are added? They are added at the end of the verb. Just like your ship. Friendship. So ship is used in end of the word. Which word? Friend. Leadership. Dictatorship. Less. Now student, you have to complete this activity at your home and as well let's see what we have to do in this question. Here our first word is ship and the example of ship is given to you. Friendship, relationship, dictatorship. Dear students, here ship is used after a word. Let's start to make the further words less. So student, less, careless, hopeless. Careless, hopeless. Second word is full, beautiful, graceful. Able, capable, miserable. Er, owner, helper. Here we use er as a suffix. Word, reward, ward, reward, award. Ish, ish. So make a word with ending sound ish. Astonish and wish. Meant, installment, investment. Ous, enormous or religious. IST, consist, insist. So student, we have completed our G portion and we see how suffix are used in the words. So student, today we have completed our unit number 1. And what was the title of your unit number 1? Yes, that is the enormous turnip. I hope that you have understood today's class and all the questions that we have learned today. Now you have to write all the questions summary. After that, your book work at your home. So students, that's all for today. I hope that you have understood today's lecture. If you have any question regarding this lecture, call me at school's number. I'll answer your all queries. Dear students, complete all the tasks that are assigned to you in 2 days and share the picture of your homework on school's WhatsApp number. That's all for today. See you next time. Till then, take care. Stay home, stay safe, and Allah Hafiz.